All right, so last night was a big, highly anticipated matchup between the Edmonton Oilers and the Pittsburgh Penguins. These teams are meeting just days after the big blockbuster trade that sent Edmonton's starting goaltender Stuart Skinner to the Pittsburgh Penguins, along with defenseman Brett Kulak and a draft pick. Going back to Edmonton was the Pittsburgh Penguins starting goaltender Tristan Jarry. Basically a goaltender swap. Edmonton had to throw in a sweetener, make it all work. Anyways, they're facing off against each other last night. I did two videos talking about this yesterday. One short form video, one long form video talking about the game. Who's going to win? Is it going to be a defensive goaltenders battle, 1-0, 2-1 game, or is it going to be a little more high scoring? In the video, I predicted that I was leaning towards it being an Edmonton win. It was. And I was predicting that there would be at least 8 goals in this game. 8, maybe 10 goals. Final score? I watched the game last night. The videos went up in the afternoon. You can check back if you like. Final score, Edmonton 6, Pittsburgh 4. So 10 goals. One of them was an empty netter. So 9 goals getting past the 2 goaltenders. And starting it off in the first period, Edmonton opened the scoring at 11:38. Power play goal from Zach Hyman, from assist by Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. 14 seconds later, another Oilers power play goal. Connor McDavid from Leon Draisaitl, Evan Bouchard. Pittsburgh does get one back with 45 seconds to go in the first period. Thomas Novak, assisted by Anthony Mantha. It's 2-1 Edmonton going into the locker room. Edmonton gets the 2-goal lead back pretty quickly. 4:35. Matt Savoy with a wrist shot. Assist by Alex Regula and Matthias Janmark. Pittsburgh gets a power play marker from Erik Karlsson, who's having a pretty good game. Slap shot from Karlsson. Assist going to Crosby and Rickard Rakell. It is 4-2 Oilers. Another Edmonton power play, and this time Evan Bouchard puts one in. Assist going to Connor McDavid and Leon Draisaitl. Speaking of Leon Draisaitl, the German superstar, he went into last night's game with 999 career NHL points, needed one more for the 1,000-point mark. He got that and then some. He had a huge game when he got his 1,000th point. A goal that he assisted on gets by former teammate Stuart Skinner. Edmonton cleared the bench. Everybody was celebrating. And Stuart Skinner kind of standing over in front of the net, watching all of his former teammates and former buddies celebrate. So that had to be a bit of an awkward, weird moment for Skinner. Anyways, we go into the locker room after 2 periods. Edmonton is up 4-2. That's 6 goals in 2 periods. 6:47 into the third period. It goes 5-2 Edmonton. Vasily Podkolzin with a nice wrist shot from Leon Draisaitl. Again, Draisaitl. And Matthias Ekholm with another assist shot in the night. Pittsburgh tries to respond at 16:51. Brian Rust pops one in with a backhander. Assist to Anthony Mantha and Erik Karlsson, who, as I mentioned earlier, was having a good game. Oilers get an empty netter at 18:41. Connor McDavid, you may have heard of that guy. That's his 20th goal of the year. And the assist going to some fellow named Zach Hyman. You may have heard of him too. He's been pretty good since he came back from injury. Pittsburgh gets one more back with 14 seconds to go in the third. Danton Heidemann with a wrist shot. Assist going to Thomas Novak and Riley Shea. Final score, 6-4 for the Edmonton Oilers. Stuart Skinner makes 17 stops on 22 shots. He allows 5 goals. The other goal, of course, being an empty netter. At the other end of the ice for the Edmonton Oilers, Tristan Jarry makes 26 stops on 30 shots. He allows 4 goals on 30 shots, so not great save percentage, but it doesn't matter. When you get the win, you get the win, and that's what matters. For Pittsburgh, not a great night for Stuart Skinner in his first Penguins game, one he would probably like to forget. And playoff chances for the Penguins seem to be starting to slip away. They had a fantastic start to the season. Now they've been kind of slipping back a little bit, and I think they're going to fall further and further out of it in the coming weeks and months. The Oilers, meanwhile, have climbed well above, well, not well above the playoff line. They were in wild card territory. Now they're third in their division. I believe they're only 4 points out of first place in their division, so they are moving up, and I think they're going to continue to move up. Goaltending will still be a question mark if it's going to be good enough to get the job done in the playoffs. I'm not so sure that it is, but we will wait and see. Tristan Jarry is a pretty good goaltender. Is he elite? No, but he's pretty good. Stuart Skinner, how much of a difference is there between the two? There's a difference there. Jarry had a bad year last year. Playing pretty good this year, and as long as he can be consistent, which was Stuart Skinner's problem. No consistency. You see a couple of really good games for Stuart Skinner, and then he'd let in some bad goals, have a bad game, and just no consistency. So anyways, my prediction yesterday of a high-scoring game, that one was right. 10 goals scored, 6-4 win for the Edmonton Oilers. There you go. So I want to talk about this game. Now I got to get going and get some other stuff going in my day, but we will be back with another video for you before too long. Hit the like button. Leave any comments about this down below in the description box down below. And yeah, I got to drink more water. I'm fumbling my words. Thanks for watching, everybody.